USA Network and WWE have had a relationship, a partnership for decades. SmackDown has called USA Network home for years, and it is the former home of Monday Night Raw on the USA Network. But we all know Raw is now on Netflix, which a lot of people have a problem with, and hope and pray that it goes back to old times, to cable. Raw on USA again, but that remains to be seen. But let's get into this story right here and right now. Remember to like, hype, subscribe, click the bell, turn on all notifications, and donate below with a super thanks donation. Now, I want to be crystal clear. This is unconfirmed speculation. The relationship may have just ended tonight because of one man, one heel turn, one moment so controversial, so violent, and so calculated that reportedly USA Network executives picked up the phone and told WWE something nobody saw coming. SmackDown could very well be done on the network, and one man reportedly responsible for all of it is the Viper, Randy Orton. Before anything else, I want to be completely upfront with my viewers, my fans, and my subscribers. Everything you are about to hear is based on rumors, gossip, and original speculation for entertainment purposes only. Nothing in this video has been officially confirmed by WWE, USA Network, or any official source. This is SeanzViewEnt Entertainment, where we take dirt sheet culture to a new level. We cover real WWE news, and we create original fantasy stories that ask the question nobody else is asking. We go further. We expand it. We go more exclusive. We go more in-depth. We go more volatile, because this is the unapologetic. This is one of those stories. Now let's get into it. Now let me take you back to what happened. Randy Orton turned heel on Cody Rhodes in one of the most vicious attacks we have seen on SmackDown in recent years. Chair shots, blood, a cold, calculated smile while Cody Rhodes laid helpless on the steel steps outside the ring. The crowd was supposed to boo. Instead, 60,000 people sang his song and cheered. And reportedly, that reaction combined with the graphic nature of the attack sent shockwaves through USA Network headquarters that nobody inside WWE was prepared for. Now, according to speculation circulating in wrestling circles tonight, viewers, fans, and subscribers, what USA Network said to WWE after that attack was so serious that SmackDown's future on the network may already be decided. The fate may already be there, viewers. Now, here is what sources are reportedly saying. According to rumors and gossip online and the WWE news niche, USA Network executives were reportedly blindsided by the Randy Orton heel turn segment. Not because it was violent, not because of the chair shots, but because of something far more specific. And according to unconfirmed reports, USA Network has been given assurance by WWE that SmackDown's content would remain within certain creative boundaries as WrestleMania 42 approaches. And reportedly, the Randy Orton attack on Cody Rhodes crossed every single one of those boundaries in just one segment on one night, and the final thing that you saw on the Blue Brand of SmackDown last night. Now, USA Network sent a formal complaint, according to those in the know, to WWE within 24 hours of that SmackDown broadcast. And reportedly, WWE's response to that complaint triggered a chain of events that nobody inside Titan Tower saw coming. And here is where this rumor gets really serious, because reportedly, what happens next between USA Network and WWE was not a negotiation. It could very well be an ultimatum. According to speculation making the rounds right now, USA Network reportedly gave WWE one of two choices. Either pull Randy Orton from SmackDown immediately and change the creative direction of the show before WrestleMania 42, or USA Network would begin the process of terminating SmackDown's broadcast agreement. And reportedly, WWE's answer to that ultimatum was delivered directly by the Game Triple H himself. And sources say Triple H did not blink. He reportedly told USA Network that Randy Orton's creative direction was non-negotiable, that heel turn was working exactly as planned, and that WWE would not be changing anything about SmackDown's content to satisfy a network's concerns. And reportedly, USA Network responded by doing something that nobody in the history of WWE television has ever seen before. Now remember, USA Network now has the ammunition. USA Network has some bad blood against WWE because Raw is no longer on USA Network. And Monday Night Raw brought in a lot of ratings. Monday Night Raw brought in a lot of viewership. It brought in a lot of eyes to USA. When Monday Night Raw went off the USA Network, that hurt the bottom dollar. That hurt the USA Network. That put the USA Network in a very vulnerable position when Raw moved to Netflix. Now, according to unconfirmed reporting tonight, USA Network has reportedly issued an internal memo beginning the process of potentially, maybe, removing WWE SmackDown from its programming schedule. Sources say the word banned is being used inside USA Network to describe SmackDown's status. Not canceled, not moved, but very well could be banned. As in, WWE SmackDown could no longer be welcome on USA Network's airwaves. And the name being mentioned in every single conversation about why this happened is Randy Orton. His name keeps coming up. Now, let me explain what reportedly banned from USA Network actually means for SmackDown and for you, the WWE fans that still watch SmackDown and enjoy it and want to watch it up until WrestleMania. First, it means SmackDown probably would need a new home immediately. And according to sources, WWE already has options on the table potentially. Amazon, Peacock, ESPN+, Netflix. Sources say conversations with all four platforms have been quietly happening for months, and the USA Network situation reportedly accelerated those conversations dramatically. Second, viewers, fans, and subscribers. Second, it means SmackDown tomorrow night could be one of the last episodes ever on USA Network, although not probable. Sources suggest WWE has been told that they have a limited number of remaining broadcasts on the network before the ban could take full effect. And reportedly, nobody inside WWE Creative knows exactly how many SmackDown episodes remain on USA Network at this point. Third, viewers, and most importantly, it means Randy Orton's heel turn did not just change a storyline. According to speculation, it reportedly changed the entire landscape of WWE television. But here's the part of the story that sources say nobody inside WWE is talking about publicly, and it involves what Randy Orton reportedly knew before any of this happened. Here is the theory that is reportedly circulating among people close to WWE right now. Randy Orton did not turn heel on Cody Rhodes. According to speculation, Orton had conversations with Triple H weeks before the attack about the creative direction of SmackDown, and it needed to go in concerning WrestleMania 42. Okay, again, Randy Orton did not just turn heel on Cody Rhodes. Again, according to speculation, Orton reportedly had conversations with Triple H weeks before the attack about the creative direction of SmackDown and where it needed to go for WrestleMania. And sources say Orton specifically requested that his heel turn be as graphic and as violent and as controversial as possible, not because he wanted to shock the crowd, but because, according to unconfirmed reports, Randy Orton believed that SmackDown needed a moment so big, so controversial, and so talked about that it would force WWE to rethink the show's entire future. Sources say Orton reportedly told people close to him that SmackDown needed to stop being a cable television show and start being an event. Reportedly, the USA Network situation, as chaotic as it may seem, is playing out exactly the way Randy Orton may have well anticipated it. Now, let me walk you through what reportedly happens to SmackDown if USA Network ban becomes permanent for WWE on Friday nights for the Blue brand. Option one, according to sources, could be Amazon Prime Video. Amazon already broadcasts NFL, Thursday Night Football to hundreds of millions of households worldwide. Adding WWE SmackDown as a weekly or a monthly event would reportedly make Amazon the most powerful sports entertainment platform on the planet. Sources say that the money Amazon is reportedly offering makes the USA Network deal look like a regional television contract. Option two, according to speculation, could very well be where Raw is right now, and that is on Netflix. Raw is already on Netflix and performing well. Sources suggest Netflix has quietly expressed interest in adding SmackDown to its portfolio. Two WWE shows on one platform would reportedly give Netflix more sports entertainment content than any other streaming service in the world. And then viewers, fans, and subscribers, of course, you got option number three. That is the one that reportedly has the most internal support inside WWE right now. SmackDown becomes a premium live event, monthly, pay-per-view style. No weekly show, just one massive SmackDown event every month that people have to seek out and to watch and pay to watch. And reportedly, Randy Orton is being positioned internally as the face of that premium SmackDown era. And here's the final piece of this story that sources tie everything together and explain why tomorrow night SmackDown on USA Network is must-watch television. According to unconfirmed reports, tomorrow night SmackDown on USA Network could be one of the most important episodes in the show's history. Not because of the matches, not because of the storylines, hell, not even because WrestleMania 42 is right around the corner, but because sources say WWE is reportedly planning something on tomorrow's SmackDown that will make the USA Network situation impossible to ignore. Something that will tell the wrestling fans loud and clear that SmackDown is bigger than any network, bigger than any television deal, and that Randy Orton's heel turn was just the beginning of a new era for the Blue brand. Sources say to watch Randy Orton's segment tomorrow night very carefully. Watch the words. Watch how WWE frames him and ask yourself, does this feel like a man being built for a weekly cable television show, or does this feel like a man being built for something much bigger than the USA Network could ever contain? Now, here is the complete picture according to rumors and gossip and speculation tonight regarding SmackDown tomorrow night. Randy Orton turns heel on Cody Rhodes in the most violent SmackDown segment in years. USA Network issues an ultimatum, potentially, perhaps, maybe. Triple H refuses to change the creative direction. USA Network reportedly begins the process of banning SmackDown from its network, potentially. WWE accelerates conversations with Amazon, Netflix, and other platforms. SmackDown potentially becomes a premium live event. And Randy Orton, the man who reportedly started all of this with one heel turn, becomes the face of SmackDown's most powerful era ever since The Rock, ladies and gentlemen. Is any of this confirmed? No. Is any of this officially reported? No. But does every single piece of this content connect perfectly when you look at what WWE has been doing over the last 2 years? Absolutely yes. SmackDown is tomorrow night on USA Network. Watch it differently than you normally would. Watch it like it might be one of the last episodes on the network. Watch Randy Orton like he is a man who knows something you do not. And watch Triple H's booking decisions like every single one of them is deliberate and calculated. Because if this rumor even is a small amount truth to it, tomorrow night SmackDown is not just another Friday night viewers, fans, and subscribers. It really isn't. It could be the beginning of the end of an era and the beginning of something in WWE that nobody has ever seen before. Now, I want you to drop everything that you have in the comment section right now. I want you to start typing away. Do you want SmackDown to leave USA Network, or do you think Randy Orton planned all of this? And if you are not subscribed yet, click the subscribe button, click the bell, turn on all notifications. Remember to hype up the video, donate below, or become a channel member today. Because every rumor, every theory, and every piece of WWE gossip that nobody has the guts to talk about, SmackDown is tomorrow. WrestleMania 42 is less than 3 weeks away, and nothing, and by God, I mean nothing, is settled yet. Now, everything covered in tonight's video was original speculation, rumors, and gossip created for entertainment purposes only. Nothing has been officially confirmed by WWE, USA Network, or any official source. This is SeanzViewEnt Entertainment, taking dirt sheet culture to a new level since 2012, and we are always raising the bar. Now, on top of that, we do got real confirmed for WrestleMania. Breaking news. We all know it is going to be Drew McIntyre one-on-one with Jacob Fatu at WrestleMania. Now, I don't know if that's going to be night 1 or night 2, but according to rumors and gossip online, according to the dirt sheets, the websites, and the newsletters, it would appear as if that match won't just be a singles match. Oh, no, no, no. You see, that match is going to come with a stipulation, and that stipulation is going to be Hell in a Cell. Hell in a Cell. Drew McIntyre, Jacob Fatu, WrestleMania 42. In Las Vegas. These two men have been tearing each other apart for the better part of the last several months, and now they're going to do it inside the confines of Hell in a Cell, as Vince McMahon used to say, as Vince McMahon once said. Can you imagine what Drew McIntyre and Jacob Fatu are going to do with each other inside the confines of Hell in a Cell? There will be brutality. There will be bloodshed. You would have to assume, you would have to surmise about that. Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers, at this hour, we are now receiving word. Daniel Moody, son of WWE Hall of Famer Paul Bearer, has died at the age of just 39 years of age. Very sad. We already lost Paul Bearer. That was unexpected. We didn't see that coming. And now Daniel Moody, son of WWE Hall of Famer Paul Bearer, again dead at 39. Our thoughts and our prayers go out to the entire Paul Bearer and Moody family. Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers, is no longer just gossip and speculation and hearsay. AEW tried to sign AJ Styles before his WWE retirement, according to those in the know. Also, WWE quietly changes title matches ahead of the March 27th edition of SmackDown. Now, you got to wonder, does this play into what the rumor and the gossip that we just gave you about SmackDown? Does this play to that, viewers, fans, and subscribers? Again, WWE quietly changes title match ahead of SmackDown tomorrow night. Also, WWE talents that are poised for AEW success. 5 cases being leaked online right now. Go check that out. Also, breaking news on Bianca Belair. It's not a negative update. It is actually something good. It's something plus. It's a positive update as it concerns Bianca Belair's WWE return following her very, her very controversial finger surgery, guys. A finger surgery that took her off a lot longer than we anticipated. Sources indicate the body slam that Bianca Belair has started doing some light training as she looks to make a return to in-ring competition. That is a significant development, especially considering how serious the injury turned out to be. Belair hasn't competed since her triple threat match against Rhea Ripley and Io Sky at WrestleMania 41, where she broke her knuckles, issued a required surgery and a longer than expected recovery timeline. Earlier this month, she shared an update on Instagram showing that she could finally bend her finger again, and not any last videos from last week, because last week was pretty rough, but this week started off much better. Now, with light training underway, the situation is clearly moving in the right direction. Even if we don't know a return date yet, with WrestleMania 42 approaching, you got to wonder, will she make a return at WrestleMania even if it's just to show up and show that she is back and that she is the EST and she is here to lead the WWE Women's Division once again with an iron fist. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions, where we always calculate it. We don't try to miscalculate it. We always try to calculate it to give you the hottest, the best, the most in-depth, the most pivotal WWE news and rumors right here for the viewers, the fans, and the subscribers. We are here to entertain and give you the appetite, to give you the main course, to give you the dessert, to give you everything that comes in before and after. Because SeanzViewEnt knows that you come for entertainment, and we are here to compel you. We are here to intrigue you. We are here to do what SmackDown and Raw can't do on occasions, and that is keep you glued to your screen, because quite frankly, that's what it means to the brash and the brazen. Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers, we are receiving word at this moment. Possible spoiler on WWE's WrestleMania 42 plans for Drew McIntyre and Jacob Fatu. Now, yes, I just brought that up. I just talked about it. Again, it would appear as if the direction, again, and I use that word term loosely, possible, meaning that Hell in a Cell match. I mean, what other match could these two be in at this point? They've wrecked each other. Also, Gunther is still locked in for a WrestleMania 42 match despite major creative shakeups. And Jacob Fatu calls out internet for twisting his words over release remarks. Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers, that seems to be all. We're going to wrap it up right here and right now on the Brash and the Brazen, where we make sure that you get all the information in one take and one bite, because SeanzViewEnt is never going to be soft. We're going to be crispy, and we're going to make sure that it is raw, uncut, and uncooked. Plenty more to come. Subscribe.